Hello everyone, and today we're gonna go through the Daily Employee Binder, the DEB, and clear out any junk from it. So the first thing I did is I just looked through the back pocket and then the front pocket, and I just threw away anything that was like really old or somebody's personal notes that I knew they're no longer working here or I know they don't need anymore. And then what I did leave, and this is in the W one, so D and G might be different. There was some of these extra little flyers, and I'm just gonna leave those in there because they could either be given out to customers or reused in the future. And then the next thing I did is I went through the pockets and I collected any extra shelf tag papers or device tags, and I just put those in a few of these little clear plastic protectors. And another thing that you could do if you have extra time is you could just go ahead and cut them out and put them in little baggies or paper clips and just label them like extras devices or disposable tanks in general, tags. And you could do that too to organize them even further. And then there's some empty pages, which is fine. And then we've got the small and large shelf tag backgrounds. So these are the ones that Cole made for us a while ago. And you can cut these out to make backgrounds for our large and small shelf tags whenever you need extra white backgrounds. And then these are just some e-liquid flavor profile highlight. I'm gonna leave that because it could be useful. But then on the other side, it's Elf Bar flavors, and we do not need that, so I'm gonna throw that out. And then next on here is Elf Hive and Hide Elf Hive and Escobar flavors. This is really old. I'm gonna throw that out. Oh, here's what it looks like. So we can throw that out. This is another one with Hide and Escobars. Throw that out. We don't have those anymore. This one has Geek Bars and Raz, so I'll leave those. Geek Bars and Raz, you can leave those. And then, oh, and I started from the back and I'm working my way forward because we're trying to get rid of the older stuff first. So next is an email from August 30th, 2024. So if you have anything in your book before August 30th, 2024, you can probably just throw it out. If you think it can be reused or helpful to someone, you can always just ask me. This one is about the Skull Gummies. So this one is new items incoming, and it is about the Skull Gummies. So it has their sativa, hybrid, and indica with the shelf tags. And then it tells a little about it. So just a refresher, indica and sativa are two strains of cannabis, the plant used to make marijuana. These strains are physically different from each other, but experts say that because of the vast amount of hybridization of the two strains, their appearance can't accurately depict how they'll affect your body. Still, certain properties of other compounds in different strains, such as terpenes and cannabinoids like CBD and THC, change how different types of cannabis makes you feel. Some strains give you more of a body high that relaxes you, while others are more likely to give you a mind high that sharpens your focus and alters your thinking. So that's just a recap before I throw it away. And then next up, we've got another new item incoming from September 4th, 2024. And this one is about the River Bluff daytime and nighttime gummies. And there's really not much information. But it does say refer to our charts to give you more information. The charts we have in all three locations. So the next one to remove, and hopefully you're just following along with me. Just do this with me if you're working in Des Moines or Grimes. The next one to remove is from Friday, August 30th, 2024. Oh, this is the Skull Gummies again, so just a repeat of that one. So go ahead and throw that away. Alright, next one's gonna be the Milos. This is a Monday email from Monday, September 16th, 2024, so almost a year ago. Over a year ago. So Monday email has a bunch of new items incoming. Blackout shots, Hilo, Milo, Treehouse, Vapresso 4 kits. Go ahead and throw it away. Any Monday emails you find in here, you can throw away. This is about Shroom Puff and mental health. This is Sunday, September 28th. Some new items incoming. Here's the date, September 28th. This has almost cones, which we don't have very many left, but there is 7-hydroxy product. Booger sugar, which is snortable caffeine, Kana, GABA, Synephrine, yohibamine. It's basically like legal coke. And then the Shroom Puff disposables with mucimol and amanita mushroom extracts. Rechargeable, does not show up on a drug test. Mental health Blue Lotus vapes, does not contain THC, deltas, or HHC or mushrooms. Safe and relaxing, calming experience. They have a bunch of different flavors. Throw it away. And next, oh wow, this is an old one. Okay, October 1st, 2024. Healigan Roll On. I thought we've had this a lot longer than that. But, so the Healigan Roll On is 1,000 milligrams of CBD and 250 milligrams of CBG. It is formulated by physical therapists and massage therapists. The small bottle does usually last people 1 to 3 months. It gives kind of an icy hot, like, cooling effect. This is before we even had Sunny Skies products. So go ahead and throw that one away. We all know what Healigan roll-ons are at this point. Alright, Happy Hippo. And by the way, I'm just ripping these out of this. It's so much quicker. Anyway, Happy Hippo. So Friday, October 11th, 2024. You can throw this one away. New Happy Hippo products. Not a whole lot. This is when we updated our menu. We updated the capsules to $17, the powder to $22. We got the displays, the K-dips. Yeah. Throw it away. Kraken blister pack update. So this is November 1st, 2024. November 1st. This is when we realized that we have 3 counts and 5 counts. And so we separated those. Make sure those stay separated. There should be 2 different shelf tags. They're different strengths. They're different products. That is the Kraken blister pack update. Throw it away. Alright. This is about the color wraps. So this is new items. This is November 6th, 2024. So for those of you who weren't here yet or need a refresher on the color wraps before we throw it away, we have blueberries, banana cream, blue gelato, OG sweet, caramel, apple, and berries for flavors. They are inspired by Big U, Eugene. Big U Henley is a community activist, philanthropist, and environment executive who helped launch the careers of several famous rappers, including Nipsey Hussle. He's a music executive. He's the owner of record labels. He's a community activist, philanthropist, former Crips leader. Henley was the leader of Rollin' 60s Crips. Father of Chargers linebacker. Henley is the father of Dayon Henley, a linebacker for the Chargers. I'm not into sports, so I probably said that wrong. Yes, it comes with 2 wraps. They are separated, so you can keep one fresh while you're using the other one. Do not split them in half to sell them, just sell them exactly how they come. That is pretty much it. So big U color wraps. Little history on those before we throw it away. Alright, so let's see. This looks like a new items coming. Ooh, it's a long one. Really long one. Okay, this is an order place email that's like 5 pages. That should clear up some room in the DEB. This is from November 5th, 2024. It looks like this. They all look the same, let's be real. Okay, this one has Flint mints, which combat dry mouth. They're quick dissolving mints. Saliva includes minerals that keep your teeth hard, as well as digestive enzymes that clean the surface of your mouth. Over time, dry mouth can cause serious oral health issues, and Flint mints also make your mouth sparkle, which is a pleasant electric sensation. They're sugar-free, vegan, and non-GMO, and non-plastic packaging. We have several flavors and different strengths. My favorite is sour tangerine. And then the Happy Can Relief, they're our best pain relief gummies. I don't know if I need to see much more. They have THC, CBG, and CBC. 2.5 of THC, 15 milligrams CBG, and 12.5 milligrams CBC. They're just our best gummies for pain relief. That's all you need to know. Same with their sleep gummies. They have 2.5 milligrams THC, 13.5 milligrams CBD, and 14 milligrams CBN. Basically CBD that puts you to sleep. And they're our best sleep gummy in my opinion. The Ziva Pro, we already did a video on that the other day, so I'm not going to go into that, but this tells you how to use it and all the functions of it. North bars we don't have anymore. RAS 25K, Geek bars, I don't think I need to go over those. Hive 10K, we've been having a hard time ordering. Lucas Seahorse, Flarian 2, Lost Mary 20K, just general updates, nothing super important on there. Go ahead and throw this entire email away. Raw mini 20 pack and glass update. This one's from November 13th, 2024. This is basically saying that we used to carry the raw mini cone 20 pack for our landlady Jen, but then we started carrying them for all the shops all the time because they were so well requested. Now we can't even order those anymore, so we've been getting the 1 1/4 size. Jen doesn't even get those anymore, and she doesn't like the Blazy Susan minis. So yeah, there's no more raw mini. They're 1 1/4 now. Well, there's Blazy Susan minis though. All right, next one, throw that away. That was the raw mini update. And glass update. Oh yeah, glass update. The glass update was saying basically about the 40% glass tax and having to keep children outside of our shop. We didn't renew that because it was a ripoff and we lost a bunch of money on it. So next email, another big one. New items coming. December 13th, 2024. This one has the Whippets, which we could never find the canisters for. And then it also has the Kind Culture and the original formula. And then this is when we brought in all the Sunny Skies. So we're coming up a year on having Sunny Skies. And we probably will be getting more of their products soon because I know we've been selling out. Sunny Skies. Yeah. New Canna. I've tried to contact Ashley from New Canna a few times. Can't get a hold of her. Same with Sunny from Lakers. Can't get a hold of her. Tried to contact the company. They don't reply. Next email, so you can throw that one away with the Sunny Skies and New Canna. If you want more info on Sunny Skies, there's a lot on the staff research assignment. But basically, they do a lot of really good lab testing, and we carry a lot of their products. They have decent prices. They have CBD isolate, so it's a pure form of CBD. It does not contain any THC or any other cannabinoids. They're a really great company in general, so that's why we buy from them. So this is new items incoming plus stocking stuffers. We probably will do stocking stuffers again this year, which basically for Whitney, who wasn't here last year yet, we basically each get to pick our favorite product, and then we make little stocking decorations and put them by those shelf tags. And then if customers buy however many, I think we did like, I can't remember if it was 6 or 10, let's see. If a customer bought a certain amount, then they would get 10% off. So it kind of looks like this. And it was also a good way to get rid of products that we were trying to get rid of. But yeah, it was like buy so many, get 10% off, I think. Something like that. So yeah, it's super fun. But go ahead and throw it away because we'll do a new one this year. I'm actually probably going to save this for myself so I can recreate the email the same way. But yeah, the rest of you can just throw it away. So the next one, if you print everyone's replies, it makes the emails a lot longer, so you don't always have to include all of the replies in when you're printing emails. This one's from December 13th, 2024. And it has, oh, I think it's the same exact thing, the Whippets again. The Whippets in the new canna. Throw it away. Alright. We're really thinning down, so that's good. Alright, next one is December 18th, 2024. This one's Opia shots and dosed mud honey 2 count, so we don't even really stock either of those, so throw that one away. This is actually some research that Petra did on mad honey. I'm gonna leave that in there because it could actually be useful for somebody if they run across it. I know you guys love when that happens. So next one you can throw away is the order placed from January 2nd, 2025. And this one has new fog flavor, pink fruit, Vaptasia white gummy ice, Extras mini ice purple, juice head 30K, and Raz ordered, Geek ordered, things I couldn't order. You can throw it away, it's not relevant anymore. Next up, the giggly one I'm gonna leave in here because I think it would be great to reference when you're trying to sell giggly. It talks about the ashwagandha, the ginseng, the cognitive focus, blood sugar control. I just think this is a really good email. So it's called Drink Order Placed, January 16th, and you can leave that one in there. Same with the one about terpene shots. I think that's another one that can stay in there. It has some really good information about all of our different terpene shots. The next one in here is from February 11th. You can take this one out. This one just has Mr. Frog Novas. It has Hive 10K 2.5% new flavors and Road Trip gummies. Eco Nanopod for that one customer who never bought them. So yeah, we can throw this away. February 11th, orders placed. psyched. All right, this one's April 10th. New items coming. It's about the psyched 6 gram, the psyched 1 gram, Blue Lotus and mushroom. It doesn't have a lot of details about the actual product. It just has some pictures. So you can go ahead and throw that away. Let's see. This looks like nothing we need. It's just pictures of our fridge. I have no idea what this is. Okay, here we go. New items coming. Lakers, which, like I said, I've been trying to reach out to her and I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, this is pretty much the Lakers email and all the replies to it. So that is from March 31st, 2025. You can go ahead and take that out. And I've made it to the Monday email. So the Monday email, we're obviously leaving. Oh yeah, the shelf tag instructions, definitely leave that. Daily employee binder instructions, go ahead and leave that. The new assignment, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that because if y'all still want to do that, I'm here for it. All right, that's everything. Now it is so much thinner and so much lighter. And it just feels good to get things uncluttered. All right, thanks y'all. Let me know if you have any questions. See ya.